fan, thank you for joining us here on this Saddleback College Department of Cinema, Television, and Radio YouTube live stream of today's OEC action here at what I like to call College Drive East, Saddleback Stadium, the European English football tradition of giving the stadium a name based on the location. College Drive East here on the campus of Saddleback College, Saddleback Stadium. So the Bobcats, defending national champions in the United Soccer Coaches Poll Junior College Level 3 last season, and currently ranked number 1 in that same poll nationally, number 1 in the California Community College Athletic Association poll as well. Obviously, the Bobcats are undefeated, 10-0-1, tied once in somewhat of a surprise to open conference play back on September 26th when Cyprus tied them at 2. Since then, the Bobcats have outscored their opponents 18-0, running off 4 consecutive victories and sit atop the conference standings at 4-0-1 to go along with that 10-0-1 season record. Only the third home game for the Bobcats, but including today, they play 4 of their next 5 here at College Drive East. Irvine Valley comes into the game 3-2 in conference, 4-8 on the season. They defeated Santa Ana in their most previous game on Tuesday, 2-1, to break a 2-game losing skid. But they are 3-2, one of the teams chasing the Bobcats in Orange Empire Conference action. Chloe Green, the scoring machine for Saddleback College, comes into the game with 17 goals and an assist. She is one of the top 5 goal scorers in the state of California, and unstoppable throughout the season. So we are looking forward to seeing another matchup with her. Irvine Valley is led by Natalia Guzman, who's got 5 goals out of Costa Mesa High School. All right, we are just about underway here. The Lasers in their white, going left to right on your screen to start the game. Saddleback in their home cardinal and gold, going right to left. Beautiful day for a football match. About 75 degrees in Mission Viejo at kickoff. A little warmer down on the artificial turf of College Park East. But a perfect day, a little bit of breeze from the south, which is right to left as you see it on your screen. We are underway. Community College Soccer, if you're not familiar, they do the countdown clock from 45 minutes in each half. So in traditional soccer, you might start at 0 and go up to 45, and then 45 to 90. In community college, both halves start at 45 and go down. The clock stops in both halves at 2 minutes, and the referee on the field keeps time for the last 2 minutes of regulation, plus any stoppage time, which we typically don't know what they've added in. There's no announcement on that. But we'll do our best to keep you posted on where things stand, but we are just underway. Irvine Valley trying to get something going early, but the Bobcats turn that away. Tom Lancaster in his second year with the Lasers as head coach. Sean Melendez taking coaching duties today for the Bobcats. BJ McNichol, who is the head coach for both Saddleback men's and women's programs, is with the men today at Irvine Valley. So associate head coach Sean Melendez has the duty on the sideline in the coach's box for the Bobcats, who are looking to extend their Orange Empire Conference advantage and get another victory in only their third home game. Obviously, they are 2-0 here at College Drive East thus far this season. Ball harmlessly into the box. Goalkeeper for Irvine Valley is Sydney Salamoff. She's got a 1.76 goals against average, 2 shutouts. And Dublin Sinnott in goal for the Bobcats, a 0.57 goals against average. This is her 9th start, 13th start for Salamoff. Dublin Sinnott, loose ball in the box, nicely came off the line there. Salamoff makes the grab and will kick it away. We're in the 3rd minute here at Saddleback Stadium, College Drive East. No score, 0-0. errant passing, a little sloppy in the first couple of minutes. Keep your eyes on Chloe Green for Saddleback. She will get into that middle position at the top of the penalty area, number 9 for the Bobcats. And they will try and work it to her, kind of like an old UCLA high post basketball, where a lot of things go through her from that middle position. Centering pass in, nice effort right there. Our referee, Norian, has got a foul there on Irvine Valley. It'll be a free kick for the Bobcats. So referee Norian, the linesmen are Atala and Waller. Free kick into the middle of the box. Salamov tried to head it out of there. She couldn't get a hand on it, but the Lasers managed to knock it out of the penalty area. Bobcats had an opportunity on a loose ball as Salamov came off the line and tried to grab it, but it eluded her. There's another pass down in towards more penetration. There's Chloe Green. Look at that. Left-footed. Absolutely beautiful strike off the bounce with her left leg. Makes the back of the net dance. Score! Chloe Green, Saddleback, 1-0 in the 5th minute. Her 18th goal of the season. Nothing Salamov could have done about that. She was well marked. Green fought off the defender and just rifled it into the top left corner with her left leg. Off the bounce. Great timing. Beautiful shot. Bobcats lead 1-0. As I mentioned, their last 4 games after they were surprisingly tied by Cyprus in the conference opener, they have come back to outscore opponents 18-0 in the last 4 games. Make that 19. Chloe Green with the goal. Unassisted Chloe on that one. She's trying to chase one down there. The Lasers just want to get it out of their end. Bobcats doing a nice job on possession the last minute or so after a little sloppiness in the early going. Just as I say that, there's an errant pass, but chased down by Saddleback. Centering pass in. Again, it's loose in the box. The Lasers again managed to knock it out towards midfield, but Saddleback will keep the pressure on. Nice thought there on a looping pass. Let me run through the starting lineups for you while I've got a moment. As I mentioned, for the Lasers, Sydney Salamov in goal, number 0. Defender, Tyler Ferreira. Ferrio, very small print, my bad. Shida Sauzo on defense. Annika LePage, midfielder. Cyan Whitley. Vienna Vargas, as I mentioned, Natalie Guzman, midfielder. She leads them with 5 goals. Faith Hong, defender. Carlene New, defender. Jocelyn Quiones also has 4 goals. Second leading scorer at forward. For Saddleback, Sinnott in goal. Emma Radzai, midfielder. Alexa Livingstone, midfield. Chloe Green, the forward. Alexis Wright, midfield. Angelina Nieto, forward. Defensive stalwart Alyssa Sims, the center back, also has 3 goals and 4 assists. Maisie Kasberg, a forward today. Emery Simus, a midfielder. Summer Hackett on defense, number 24. And Sophia Drake, number 30, defender there. Here's the Bobcats again trying to get something going. Saloff. Sydney comes off the line and takes care of that, and it remains 1-0. So we are in the 9th minute, 1-0. Chloe Green in the 3rd minute, unassisted. Beautiful left-footed blast into the top left-hand corner of the goal while she was well marked. Beautiful goal by Chloe, number 18 on the season. There's another long strike, and Salamov needed to be a little more aggressive on that one coming off the line. She could have pulled that one in, and Chloe Green almost made her pay for that, but it got knocked out of there by the lasers. Irvine Valley's been a little unsure in the penalty area. They're not being aggressive, and the Bobcats are challenging everything. That'll be a goal kick for Irvine Valley. As I mentioned, about 75 degrees, just a perfect day for a soccer match, a little warmer down on the pitch, but light wind from the south, which is right to left. On your viewing screen, we are high above the western sideline here at beautiful, beautiful Saddleback Stadium. College Drive East. Irvine Valley trying to get something going in the Saddleback half of the field, but once again, the Bobcats take it away. Alexis Wright down the left side gets that back to Maisie Kasberg. Beautiful longs in there. Oh! Beautiful long cross. And Emma Radzai just couldn't put it in the back of the net. It was a gorgeous cross by Alexis Wright. And Emma saw the back of the net. She couldn't believe what she had in front of her and just overplayed it, put it wide. Goal kick for Irvine Valley, but the pressure remains constant from the undefeated Bobcats. Defending national champions, junior college level 3, currently ranked number 1 in the nation. Off to a good early start with good pressure. Alexis Wright with another nice move down the sideline, going between defenders, tries to get it down to the corner to Kasberg. It's going to be a corner for the Bobcats. First corner of the game for either team. Maisie, the freshman out of Missoula, Montana, Big Sky High School. Will take the corner. 3 Bobcats along the near post. Good high lofted ball. That's a nice job by Salamov coming off the line aggressively to pull that one in. Prevent any loose ball rebound action. And she'll send it down into the Saddleback end unless it gets knocked down short, and it does. Chloe Green trying to get something going there. There's a nice lofted pass to Chloe, and there's Salamov again. Now, she's been more active coming off the line, and she's going to need to do that all day because Saddleback has been looking at opportunity after opportunity in the first 11 minutes. 34 minutes now on the countdown clock, which means we're in the 12th minute for you old schoolers. Sophia Drake tries to send it up the left side. Irvine Valley cuts that off. There's Alexa Livingstone. She's got 3 goals on the season as well as 7 assists. Right, Chloe Green off of her usual post-up position near the top of the arc. Irvine Valley extending the back line. So far, Saddleback making them pay because they've had a couple of free open runs. There's into the box. Nobody went after it too aggressively on either side. Irvine Valley perhaps worried about the penalty. Saddleback content to send it back out and set it up again. Kasberg along the left side. She and Wright been making a living on that left sideline. Emery Simus loses it. Nice ball down the middle, headed away by the Lasers. Chloe Green going for it in the middle. And she gets her left foot on it again and again out of midair. Chloe Green makes the back of the net dance. Score! Saddleback, Chloe Green, fighting off a defender, the ball about hip level it seemed, and she took her left foot and just drilled it in the top right corner. And Sydney Salamoff in goal is just kind of say, okay, I can't do anything about that when she's well marked and challenged by the laser defender from about 15 yards out and just got her left foot on it solidly, well struck. Score! Chloe Green, 19 goals on the season. The assist from Summer Hackett. Well played sequence in the laser end of the field by the Saddleback College Bobcats. And they keep the pressure on. Casberg, Chloe Green, nice lead pass up to Alexa Wright. Alexis can't quite chase that down. Good thought by Chloe Green and Alexis Wright. Goal kick for the Lasers, who trail 2-0. Saddleback 2, Irvine Valley 0. As we're under 31 minutes on the countdown clock, 15th minute of the game. Livingstone challenging over there. Casberg. Maisie tries to center it in. It goes off a laser defender. Almost worked out very well for the Bobcats. See if I can pick that up with the binoculars. On the run, Angelina Nieto made a nice run and almost benefited from a little deflection by Irvine Valley. Couldn't quite reel it in. But once again, the Bobcats take possession, and they're back in the Irvine Valley half. Right, long lead pass, this time a little bit too much. Two runners going there. Emma Radzai and Nieto. Alexis Wright been in the middle of a lot of action so far. Scramble for it along the sideline. Nice long lead pass to Chloe. She was onside. Loses it there. Long shot from about 40 yards away by Emery Simus, the freshman out of San Juan Hills, will give the Lasers a goal kick and a chance to catch their breath, because it's been relentless pressure by Saddleback here in the opening 16 minutes of this game. They lead 2-0, looking to stay unbeaten, 10-0-1 on the season. Associate head coach Sean Melendez in charge today. Head coach BJ McNichol with the men's team, where he's also the head coach at Irvine Valley this afternoon. Good thoughts again by the Bobcats. The Lasers can only knock that one out of bounds to try and reset their defense. And it'll be a throw-in for Saddleback on the far side of the field. Center back Alyssa Sims. Sports Information Director Brad Hoyseth, Saddleback, says it's amazing watching Sims back there because she's always in the right place at the right time. Hard, aggressive throw in into the penalty area. Got a foul on the Bobcats. Free kick coming up for Irvine Valley. Tyler Ferris on the free kick for Irvine Valley, sends it out near the midfield line. Lasers have a little bit of room on that left-hand side. Good battle for the ball there. Bobcats win it. We're able to take it away from Faith Hong with some aggressive challenge. Nice lead pass up the left-hand side. And Irvine Valley puts it over the end line, so another corner for the Bobcats. It'll be their second in the game as Kasberg had an angle, took a nice pass, and was ready for the challenge before Irvine Valley just had to simply send it over the end line to set up the corner kick here, which Maisie will take. Kasberg, short corner. Alexis Wright sends it into the goal box. Oh, off of the hardware. Beautiful attempt by Alexis. Just a little too much weight, just barely hits the crossbar and goes over the end line. So goal kick for Irvine Valley. It was almost 3-0 from long distance by Alexis Wright. Beautiful attempt. Again, she's got 4 goals and 3 assists on the season. The sophomore from San Juan Hills. Irvine Valley's been a little sloppy handling the ball in their own end, and it's cost them. They trail 2-0. Chloe Green. That's a nice win right there by Irvine Valley, but then the centering pass is taken away by the Bobcats. Up the right-hand side now for the Bobcats, into the box, just a little behind. A great run. I believe that was Nieto. Irvine Valley again can only send it out of bounds. Angelina just behind her on a beautifully timed run down the middle. And we'll see what the Bobcats do here. Alyssa Sims, sophomore out of Newport Harbor High School, with the throw in. This time the Lasers clear it out of the penalty area. But the pressure continues for Saddleback. Hard kick off of a Laser defender, and that's going to set up another corner. Salamoff was not sure who that went off, otherwise she would have reeled that in. She thought it was off of the Bobcats, but it will be a corner from the far side. With Saddleback already up 2-0, under 25 to go. We're in the 22nd minute. The countdown clock getting down towards 24. And Alexa Livingstone, sophomore out of Mission Viejo Capistrano Valley High School, just across the road here from College Drive East, Saddleback Stadium, will take the corner. Nicely placed into the box, a header there. Simus got a good forehead on it, but he couldn't direct it towards the goal. But she made a good effort on a beautiful corner by Livingstone. The Lasers are glad to see that go out of bounds off a Saddleback, give them a chance for a throw in. Catch their breath, because it's all the action's been at the north end of the field, which is where Sydney Salamoff is trying to defend the Irvine Valley goal. 2-0. Saddleback leads over district rival Irvine Valley College. Throw in here for the Lasers, trying to get something going. There's a nice little push, goes off a Saddleback defender. But there's Livingstone to take it away. Alexis Wright, left side to Kasberg. Back to Livingstone. They like that left sideline right now, the Bobcats. Kasberg to the middle, still got it. Puts one on goal, easy save for Salamoff. But another push by Saddleback. There's free substitution in community college soccer and unlimited, so you will see players come in and out of the game throughout the day. I will try and keep up with it and let you know who has subbed in, and they may re-enter after being subbed for. Simus sends it up into the Laser zone. Nieto gets it back on the deflection, inside the penalty area. Now she'll send it back out. Long lead pass in, and Salamov comes off, almost lost it off a deflect of her own hand, but reels it in. Summer Hackett tried to get that in to the 6-yard box, but Salamov was ready for that one. Nothing doing there for Saddleback, who continue to apply the pressure frequently up this left sideline. Irvine Valley gets a strong play there. Faith Hong wins the ball, but the Bobcats come right back and turn it over. Angelina Nieto on the far right-hand side sends it back to Summer Hackett. Hackett puts one into the box. Chloe Green didn't see it. Comes back out left-hand sideline. Alexis Wright, midfielder. There's a nice little run. Livingstone, good footwork, still got it. Nicely marked there. But she turns and finds a little bit of room, and now, a high centering pass, just a little bit too high. She wanted to get that to Chloe Green. But Chloe would have probably needed to be about 7'2" to get a forehead on that one. So goal kick for the Lasers. Still trailing 2-0, have withstood an early onslaught to only trail 2-0 because it could be worse.
Sydney Salamoff sends the goal kick down, doesn't get it to midfield. There's a little bit of room for the Lasers, but once again, Bobcats, Sophia Drake over there to cut that off. Looping pass up the middle, good thought. That was Alexis Wright with the pass attempt. Radzai. Emma's got it up the left-hand side. Now goes to Grabowski. Abby with the left-footed centering pass. Nice move off the line by Salamoff. Bobcats couldn't capitalize on the rebound opportunity. Sydney Salamoff came off the line, knocked that one towards the top of the penalty area. Saddleback had numbers in the box but could not capitalize. Another goal kick for Irvine Valley. Sydney's limping a little bit after that last effort. But she's got a goal kick here, and she'll left-foot it away as we approach 10 minutes on the countdown clock. Saddleback 2 visiting Irvine Valley 0. Saddleback in their home cardinal and gold going right to left. Irvine Valley in the white going left to right. What little wind we have is blowing right to left. That's from the south here at Saddleback Stadium. College Drive East. Free kick here for the Bobcats, or excuse me, for the Lasers. Headed away by Saddleback. Sophia Drake will head it back up towards midfield. Little kickball going on right now, nothing really happening. Alexis Wright, there's a good centering up to deep and down the midfield stripe. And here comes Santoyo. She's got Grabowski on her left. She tries to go to the right-hand side. Fight for the ball there. Nicely won. Tried to center it there. That was a great effort by Campagne. Chloe fought off two Irvine Valley defenders. Just couldn't get it through to Grabowski on the run. And Irvine Valley will just try to send it back over into the Saddleback half, but they're not even getting it that far up the field. It's been all inside about 40 yards for Saddleback all first half. Alexis Wright tried to get it, but referee Norian says that's a goal kick. It went off of Alexis. So with 8.5 on the countdown clock, it's 2-0 Saddleback over visiting Irvine Valley. South Orange County Community College District rivalry matchup, these two schools. They're also playing at Irvine Valley the men's teams today, which is where head coach B.J. McNichol, head coach of both the men's and women's teams of Saddleback College, is handling the men's game today. And associate coach for the women, Sean Melendez, on the sideline, handling things for the Bobcats here. Irvine Valley just trying to get anything going. Coach Tom Lancaster has got to be scratching his head saying, how do we do anything on this half of the field? Good pressure here by Saddleback to keep moving it up, just chipping away to get nice run, but Irvine Valley does a good job of stepping in to keep that from getting in. There's Grabowski, tries to left foot one. Can't get it on target. Good aggressive play by Abby Grabowski. Another goal kick, and Sydney Salamoff has got to be getting tired. This is a lot of goal kicks because the pressure has been nonstop by Saddleback here in the first half, but it is still only 2-0. Alexis Wright. And Dublin Sinnott says, look what I got. The ball got all the way to me. I believe that's maybe the first or second time she's touched it this half. That's how dominant Saddleback's been. Putting the pressure in on the Irvine Valley side of the field. Another throw in here for the Bobcats as we're under 7 minutes to go on the countdown clock. Again, it will stop at 2 minutes. Referee will keep time on the field for the 2 minutes of regulation remaining, plus any stoppage time. We'll do our best to keep you informed as to what that is, but we may not know. Santoyo, Christina sends it back out. Nice run right there. There's Grabowski, and she's got the goal. Abby Grabowski made the beautiful run. I'll get the assist for you as well. Abby makes the net cords dance. Score! Saddleback 3, Irvine Valley 0. 3-0, Saddleback Valley. Abby Grabowski in the 39th minute, and I will get you the assist. Good aggressive play by Abby, who's been pushing towards the net since she came into the game as a substitute earlier. Gets the beautiful goal on a give and go. We'll get the official confirmation on the assist because it was a pretty one. (3-0) now, Saddleback, as we approach 5 minutes on the countdown clock here in the first half. Isabel Whitaker, number 1 in the game, along the right-hand side. Tyler Ferris of Irvine Valley. Good job marking there. The assists. Avalon Voluski. Abby gets her first goal of the season. Abby Grabowski gets her first goal of the season on the assist from Avalon Voluski. So 2 substitutes in the first half for Saddleback produce a goal. Another throw in. Grabowski wants another one out. Boy, got a foul on the Bobcats. Irvine Valley will send it down the other way. Just a beautiful pass by Voluski and a perfectly timed run by Abby Grabowski to get that goal. First assist of the season for Avalon as well. So Avalon Voluski with her first assist on the season to Abby Grabowski for the first goal of the season for Grabowski to make it 3-0 Saddleback as we approach 3 minutes to go here in the first half at Saddleback Stadium, College Drive East. I am Mark Spen. Thank you for joining us here. 3-0 Saddleback, undefeated. 1 tie, 10-0-1 on the season with that 1 draw. There's Grabowski chasing it down again, gets her left foot on it, but can't get enough on it to keep it in. Goes into touch, which means it'll be another goal kick for Sydney Salamoff as we wind down towards the 2-minute mark. 3-0, Saddleback leads, visiting Irvine Valley. The Lasers in the white with the black numbers. Just nothing going Irvine Valley's way offensively, and you can thank the Saddleback pressure for that because Irvine Valley has just been playing off their back foot, as they say, all day long. Alexis Wright, Voluski. Radzai trying to chase it down. Summer Hackett sends it into the middle. Back out to Summer Hackett. Tries to go to the left side over to Santoyo. Couldn't quite get it there. Irvine Valley filled the lane nicely. But look at Alexis Wright keeping it in. The pressure continues, and Norian's got a foul. Our referee Alexis Wright took the wrong end of a foot there. As we're under 2 minutes, so we'll see how the clock stops. Hackett will do the free kick. Bobcats moved on the kick, had a little bit of a run there. Isabel Whitaker coming around the end of that formation, but it goes right into Salamov, who makes the save and sends it away, as we're most likely approaching the end of regulation for the first half. We don't know because they stopped the clock and it's kept on the field for these last 2 minutes plus any stoppage time. Shouldn't be too much stoppage time. Pace of play was good, not a lot of incidental time, no real injuries or anything like that, so we should be approaching the end of the first half with a 3-0 lead, but Saddleback wants to get one more before halftime. Santoyo wins the ball there straight away, left foots it over to Alexis Wright. She's got room on the left-hand side. Alexis looking, fires one and up into the top left-hand corner, makes the net cords dance. Alexis Wright score to make it 4-0 as we are almost at the end of the first half. That was just a beautiful, nice pass. Christina Santoyo got it over to Alexis Wright, who had all the room in the world on the left-hand side, was patient, saw that top corner, blasted it past Sydney Salamov, who couldn't do anything about it. There's the whistle for the end of the first half. Alexis Wright with a beautiful goal. I believe that assist will go to Christina Santoyo. And that makes it 4-0 Saddleback, and we are at halftime here at Saddleback College. I'll be back at the start of the second half with first half statistics. You are watching and listening to Saddleback College women's soccer on the Saddleback College Cinema, Television, and Radio YouTube live stream. Saddleback College, Saddleback Stadium, College Drive East. For football purposes, that would be European football, of course. The Saddleback College Bobcats, the women's team, top ranked in the country, defending national champions, 10-0-1 on the season, leading 4-0 over visiting South Orange County Community College District rival Irvine Valley College. It's been all Saddleback in the first half. In addition to 4-0, it's a blank just for Irvine Valley. No shots for Irvine Valley. Obviously no shots on goal, no corner kicks, no offsides. They didn't penetrate over midfield often enough to even threaten to be offside. So it's been a dominant performance by the Bobcats, who have 16 shots, 8 of them on goal, 3 corner kicks. 2 goals by Chloe Green, number 18 and 19 on the season. She's among the top 5 scorers in the California Community College Athletic Association statewide. So numbers 18 and 19 for Chloe, both of them assisted by Summer Hackett. And Abby Grabowski got her first goal of the season on an assist from Avalon Voluski, who was her first assist of the season. And in the 44th minute, just before halftime, Alexis Wright, beautiful blast on a beautiful assist by Christina Santoyo. Alexis took her time along the left side of the penalty area, found the top left-hand corner, and put it past the goalkeeper, Sydney Salinoff, for Irvine Valley to make it 4-0, and we are underway here in the second half. Riley McLeish has taken over in goal for the Bobcats for Dublin Senate, who was the loneliest person on the planet in the first half, as there was virtually nothing for her to do. Great defensive effort by the Bobcats, strong offensive pressure. Perhaps the score could be worse, but Irvine Valley has gotten good deflections in the penalty area around the 6-yard box. Salimoff had come off the line more aggressively after the first 5 minutes when she was a little hesitant to do so and disrupted a few plays. So Irvine Valley kind of hung around for a while, but then those 2 late goals at the 38th and 43rd minute at the end of the first half makes it 4-0, and we're back underway here. I am Mark Spinn. Thank you for joining us. This is a production of Saddleback College's Cinema, Television, and Radio Department. Chief Engineer Matt Broday, camera person extraordinaire Skip Rocks, bringing you the visuals, coordinating everything for me. High above the western sideline, shot on goal, directly at Salimoff, who makes the save. That was Maisie Kasberg on the shot. And we're back underway. Let's see if the Lasers can get a little bit more going on the Saddleback end, because they sure weren't there in the first half. Coach Tom Lancaster kept the Lasers in the locker room for an extended period at halftime, so I'm sure there were adjustments and some encouragement going on in the Lasers locker room. Saddleback 10-0-1, 4-0-1 in conference, Orange Empire Conference action. Irvine Valley 3-2 in conference. 4-8 overall. So I mentioned earlier, this is only the 3rd home game for Saddleback this season. Of their previous 11, only 2 had been here at Saddleback Stadium, College Drive East. But they do play 4 of the next 5, including this one, here on the beautiful campus of Saddleback College in Mission Viejo, where we have a perfect day for a football match here on the pitch at beautiful Saddleback Stadium. Just a gorgeous facility, about 3 years old. Light wind, it was about 75 degrees at kickoff. Sunshine mixed with some clouds. It's just a great day to be out there on the pitch. And Irvine Valley trying to get themselves back into this match, but they've got tough sledding ahead, because Saddleback has just dominated all aspects of the game. Lasers will have a throw-in here in the Saddleback end, which, believe it or not, is pretty much the furthest they've penetrated all day. Will be on this throw-in right here. A lot of substitutes for both teams. I'll try and catch up to those for you. That's Carly Osorio, number 25, defender for Saddleback there. Ball got into the 6-yard box. Saddleback was a little hesitant to knock it out of there, but they do. But Irvine Valley, with their first real attempt at trying to get one towards the goal, it'll be another throw-in for the Lasers as Irvine Valley comes out a little bit more offensive-minded, trailing 4-0. Their leading scorer, Natalia Guzman, who has 5 goals coming into the season. Sophomore midfielder out of Costa Mesa High School. They're probably going to have to try and get her some touches. And she got one right there. Flag goes up. Be another throw in on the side. No, our referee Norian has a foul, so it'll be a free kick. And Guzman will take it there for the Lasers. Now she's going to give it off to a teammate. She's going to try, and they're going to run a set play, it looks like. Try and get some offensive pressure. Best opportunities they've had all game have been in these first 5 minutes here in the first half. Free kick into the box, headed away by the Bobcats, and then sent on a rebound attempt by Irvine Valley for a goal kick for Riley McLeish, who's come on in relief of Dublin Senate. 4th appearance of the season for Riley. Danielle Jarki, who had the shot there that went over the end line for the Lasers. Number 9. Sophia Drake trying to take it up the left-hand side for the Bobcats. Let's see if we can spot some numbers for you. Summer Hackett is still in there, number 23. Alyssa Sims, number 15. The center back still back there. Sophia Drake, number 30. Riley McLeish, as I said, in goal for Dublin Senate here to start the second half. Offensively up front, Angelina Nieto is in for the Bobcats. Chloe Green still in the game here. It is only 4-0, and I say only, but, you know, that's within the realm of possibility. It doesn't look like it right now, but you just never know. Nieto trying to get one, goes over to the midfield line, to the far left-hand sideline. Room down that left-hand side. Nieto's come across the field there. She's got it. Sends it into the middle. There's Livingstone. Hard kick. Alexa saved by Salamoff. Sydney's got 5 saves on the day and a whole bunch of goal kicks because Saddleback's just been pressuring all day long. Riley McLeish comes off the line to eat that one up and send it back out to Sophia Drake. Middle of the field now, some room there for Emma Radzai. She gets it to Livingstone on the right-hand side. That's Nieto. Point blank range, nice play by Salamoff to keep that from making it 5-0. Good pressure by the Bobcats. Nice play by Sydney Salamoff. Came off the line, cut off the angle, prevented Angelina, the freshman out of Long Beach Milligan, from getting a clean shot off, just kind of smothered it. Nice job there by the goalkeeper for Irvine Valley College. Summer Hackett. That's Carly Osorio, who we mentioned is on here to start the second half for the Bobcats. Long cross-field pass. Why there wasn't a laser there to get that one, who knows? But Summer Hackett's got it. She centers into the box. It'll go into touch. Goal kick again for Salamoff in Irvine Valley. That ball went 50 yards, not that well paced, and no Irvine Valley defender stepped up into the lane or midfielders, nobody. They just let it go across the field. And Summer Hackett said, thank you very much, and took it all the way down the right-hand side. Couldn't do anything with it from there, but the opening was somewhat surprising. Livingstone's got it now. Livingstone again tries to get into that left-hand corner, far side of the field. Hard shot in from outside the penalty area. Easy save for Salamov. I believe that was Alexis Wright on the shot. Here's Irvine Valley challenging. They've got an opportunity there. Sophia Drake does a nice job of stepping in front after a good aggressive run, and the Bobcats come away down the right-hand side. Summer Hackett I believe that was Andrea Gowana, number 22 for Irvine Valley on that last run into the game here in the second half. She's got 3 goals on the season. She's a freshman from St. George, Utah, playing for Irvine Valley. And here comes Summer Hackett down the right-hand side. She let that one get a little bit in front of her, but wins it back. Now she keeps pushing up the right-hand sideline. She's got Bobcats in the penalty area. Lofts one up, but it's right at Sydney Salamov, who collects it, and everybody's going to take a deep breath. We're 10 minutes into the second half. 4-0. Saddleback leads Irvine Valley. Alexis Wright runs it down. Sophia Drake. Maisie Kasberg. Nice bit of footwork there. Livingstone's got it. She sends a nice ball up the right-hand side. There's room up that right-hand side. Beautiful centering pass by Nieto, broken up. Good attempt by Angelina. Nieto made a strong run, tried to put it back into the center, but Irvine Valley has done a better job here in the opening minutes of the second half of preventing Saddleback from getting actual scoring opportunities, which were frequent in the first half. All 4 Saddleback goals in that first half, 2 by Chloe Green. And then Abby Grabowski and Alexis Wright late in the first half to make it 4-0 at the intermission. And that's where we stand now with a little over 33 minutes to go on the countdown clock, which puts us in the 58th minute. Angelina Nieto has been all over the field today. Aggressive on the ball. Lost that one. Going to be a throw-in for the Lasers in their own end. Lasers do a good job of getting it up towards midfield. There's Gowana. Right-footed shot. Riley McLeish dives to her left. I think it was off target, but it was the best effort that the Lasers have had all day. Andrea Gowana into the game at halftime, as I mentioned. Their 3rd leading scorer with 3 goals on the season. Natalia Guzman's got 5. Jocelyn Quiones with 4. But right now, Irvine Valley as a team is 0. 4-0, Saddleback here. 32 minutes on the countdown clock. Nice run right there. Solomov's got to come off the line and does. Just gets it to the top of the penalty area to prevent a breakaway. Chloe Green with a beautiful run, nicely timed. Just a little bit too far out in front of her. Be an Irvine Valley throw in again. Alyssa Sims sends it into the Irvine Valley end. It comes back across midfield. Alexis Wright. Maisie Kasberg along the left wing. Now they get it into Chloe Green in the center. Left-handed. You can tell I'm a basketball player, folks. Left-handed. No, that would be left-footed. A blast from about 30 meters. Not even close, but offensive-minded as always. Chloe with her 19 goals on the season, among the top 5 in the state of California. Community college women's soccer. The goal kick. Kasberg, right-footed, high looping shot. Maisie with a long looping touch makes the back of the net dance. Score for Maisie Kasberg, freshman from Missoula, Montana, Big Sky High School. Big goal for Saddleback College to make it 5-0 at the 30-minute on the countdown clock, the 60th minute in the game. It's 5-0 Saddleback. I believe that was unassisted for Maisie, but I will check with the official score and get that to you just a moment. Beautiful looping shot by Maisie Kasberg. She found some room along the top right of the penalty area, just outside of it. And Salamoff had come off the line because she's had more success doing that today instead of hanging back. And this time, Kasberg caught her just a little bit too far off the line, and with perfect touch, perfect weight. And there's another run up the right-hand side. Nieto, left footer, beautiful save by Salamoff. Beautiful play by Sydney Salamoff to deny Alexis Wright. Beautiful run by Saddleback. Salamoff, again, aggressively coming off the line. It cost her on the goal, but there really wasn't anything she could do about it. That was just a great, great shot by Maisie Kasberg to make it 5-0. And the Lasers send it up. Checking on Kasberg's goal to see if there was an assist. I think it's going to be unassisted, but I'll wait for the official word from the scorer's booth. Wide open shot for Christina Santoyo, and she missed it wide to the right. Christina shakes her head. I think there was an offside flag anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. "27 minutes and change on the countdown clock here in the second half. Saddleback 5, Irvine Valley 0. Saddleback in the home, Cardinal in gold, going left to right here in the second half. Irvine Valley, the visitors in the white, going right to left. Little wind at the back of Irvine Valley, what little wind there is today from the south here at Saddleback Stadium. Affectionately known for football matches as College Drive East in the English tradition. Sophia Drake chases it down, sends it up the left-hand side. Alexis Wright into Alexa Livingstone, sends it deep down the middle. There's Nieto again. Nice move, centering pass, broken up by the Lasers. Good job defensively to keep that from getting into the middle, into the penalty area. 5-0 Saddleback. Long lofted ball down the right-hand side, and Irvine Valley was a little confused about who was going to take that. Sidney Salamoff came off the line one more time and did the smart thing and gobbled it up. Nothing doing for Saddleback on that attempt. Bobcats will have a throw-in on the far sideline. Christina Santoyo will give it off to Alexis Wright. Lots of substitutions now for the Bobcats. I'll try and get those to you as they come in. Gabby Beaton, number 10, I see coming into the game for Saddleback. Isabel Whitaker's back in. She played briefly in the first half. Chloe Campagne's back in, number 12. She was also in the first half. A lot of depth on this Saddleback team. Christina Santoyo loses it out of bound. It'll be a throw-in for the Lasers on that far side of the field as we are under 25 to go on the countdown clock with Saddleback leading 5-0. Saddleback 5, Irvine Valley 0. Bobcats looking to stay undefeated, ranked number 1 in the country, defending national champions. 10-0-1 coming in, 4-8 for Irvine Valley. Bobcats looking for lucky number 11 here. Whitaker tried to get it, but it's knocked away by the Lasers. Alyssa Sims sends it back up the middle. Shaughnessy Hannigan, number 19, is in the game for Saddleback as well. Gabby Beaton. Cross field pass taken away by the Lasers. So Alexis Wright tried to cross the field. Irvine Valley. Another throw in for the Lasers near midfield as we approach 23 minutes to go. Bobcats up the right-hand side. Long lead pass. Chloe Campagne trying to chase, no, that was Grabowski trying to chase that down, number 2. Chloe's number 12, she's in there too. She's the one that made the pass. Bobcats will have a throw in. Deep in the Irvine Valley end. Alyssa Sims had the assist on Maisie Kasberg's goal earlier. That made it 5-0. It was Maisie's 3rd goal of the season. And the 5th assist for Alyssa Sims. Chloe Campagne down the right-hand side, gets around 2 Irvine Valley defenders, centers it into the box. Just couldn't quite get a boot on it there. Isabel Whitaker heads it back over to Grabowski. Grabowski chases it down, still in the penalty area. There's a offside call against the Bobcats. Flag goes up. Be a goal kick for Irvine Valley and Sidney Salamoff. Justine Rodriguez into the game for the Bobcats. No substitutions in the second half thus far. We mentioned Andrea Guana came on at the start of the half. She got the one shot on goal, one of two shots on goal that Irvine Valley has had. And that's for the entire game. 5-0, Saddleback leads. Coming up on 20 minutes to play here in the second half. Irvine Valley does a nice job of winning that ball, but sends an errant pass up, and the Bobcats will set back up on the right-hand side. Shaughnessy Hannigan, number 19, Christina Santoyo. Nifty footwork there by Christina. Makes a nice move. Isabel Whitaker's got some room if she can catch up to it to the right-hand side. She does. She sends a centering ball. It's defended nicely by Irvine Valley. Got in there to make that play. I think the Irvine Valley defender took that one right off the midsection, but she's okay. Hard to see their numbers, folks, and I apologize for that, but they're small numbers, and we're way up here at Saddleback College, but I got the binoculars on her. Yeah, that was number 7, Cyan Whitley, who made a very nice play there after Isabel Whitaker was sending a beautiful centering pass to the middle. Cyan Whitley got in there, number 7, to keep that from becoming 6-0. Throw in for the Bobcats. Hannigan. Santoyo can't come away with it. Irvine Valley's got a little room up the left-hand side, but the pass is just a little bit too strong and a little bit unexpected. The pace of it, I believe. Hannigan tried to center it in. Taken away and taken away again. A little sloppy here the last couple of minutes. A lot of substitutes in the game for Saddleback. There's Santoyo with her good dribbling. Just got nifty footwork in there. Still got it. And gets a good centering pass off into the 6-yard box. It's knocked away, but then recovered again by Chloe Campagne, who rifled a shot wide. Nice persistence by Christina Santoyo. Good effort by Chloe Campagne to get that shot off, fighting off several Irvine Valley defenders. And we're at the 18-minute mark here. The laser send it up the right side. Andrea Guana sends it back. Looping pass down the right-hand side. It's a little bit of a free ball, but Saddleback gets over and makes the play. Good job by Carly Osorio on a briefly free ball, which was an opportunity for Irvine Valley, but they'll have a throw-in. See if they can set something up to get an offensive opportunity. Short throw in, taken away nicely. Grabowski took it away and got it up to midfield before Irvine Valley stepped in and made a nice tackle challenge. Long centering pass, broken up by the Bobcats at the top of the box. Irvine Valley doing a better job of keeping pressure up by their forwards and midfielders in this half. Hasn't produced any goals, but it makes their offense look a little bit more like it can get something done, because they were all sitting way back throughout the first half when Saddleback opened up a 4-0 lead. It's 5-0 now with 16 minutes and change to go. Saddleback leads Irvine Valley. close-in give-and-go type stuff there. Nice little touch pass by Evelyn Voluski. She's got an assist in the game. Up the left-hand side, Irvine Valley does a nice job cutting that off. And now the Lasers have a chance if they can get it to the middle right here. They've got some room. They send it down the right-hand side. And that's going to go into touch, throw in for the Bobcats. Emery Simus, number 22 for the Bobcats. I'll drop it off to her teammate. Justine Rodriguez, who we mentioned came into the game a few minutes ago. Headed out of bounds by the Lasers. So Saddleback will move to 11-0-1. And as we mentioned, 4 of their next 5 games are at home, including this one. Bobcats are on the road Tuesday next week, the 17th, at San Diego Canyon, but then the next 4 are home games. October 20th against Cypress, October 24th against Santa Ana, October 27th against Golden West, and Halloween, October 31st against Fullerton. All of those, except for Fullerton, are 3 p.m. starts. We will have live streams of the October 24th game against Santa Ana and the October 27th game against Golden West on the Saddleback YouTube CTVR channel. So Saddleback looking to really take control of the conference and solidify a potential number 1 seed in the Southern Regional Playoffs when it comes to be playoff time. That's looking ahead, yes, but they are going to go to 11-0-1, and with, well, 4 of the next 5 being at home. Saddleback doing a good job of positioning themselves for another 3C2A state championship, as well as the United Soccer Coaches national title from that poll for junior college level 3, as they did last season. Irvine Valley is going to drop to 4-9 and 3-3 in conference. Saddleback is 5-0-1 in conference. Lasers are just a little bit outgunned offensively here. Santoyo gets it up to midfield. Gabby Beaton with a nice long pass to Grabowski with a high shot off the top of the crossbar. It looked like all the world that one was going to make the back of the net dance. But it may have tipped off of Sydney Salamoff on a potential goal-saving tip that it made it hit the crossbar instead of getting underneath it. Hard to tell from this angle, but it hit the hardware. Whether Sydney Salamoff got a little finger on it first to make it elevate and keep it out of the back of the net, can't say for sure, but a great offensive effort by Grabowski after Gabby Beaton did a nice job moving the ball up the field. Riley McLeish will come off the line to reel that one in for Saddleback. Not much action for Riley. A little bit more for her. 2 saves in the half after Dublin Sinnott got to catch up on her studies during the first half because there was no action in terms of Irvine Valley offense in the first half at all. No shots. Not no shots on goal, no shots by Irvine Valley in the first half. Was not a good-looking offensive half for the Lasers. Better effort this half. More pressure up front by their forwards and midfielders. Christina Santoyo has shown excellent dribbling, ball handling skills, and look at her go up the middle, gets a left-footed attempt off there. She's got to draw a foul, be a free kick. The Bobcats will set something up. Christina just making room by eluding Irvine Valley defenders with just excellent ball handling skills. Good feet by Christina. And it's a free kick for the Bobcats as we're under 11 minutes on the countdown clock. 5-0 Saddleback. See if I can spot a number on who's taking the kick for the Bobcats. That was Avalon Beluski, number 21. Salamoff made the save. Blazers will have a throw in deep in the Saddleback end as we approach the 10-minute mark. Goal kick here for Riley McLeish. The Blazers pick it off near midfield. Shaughnessy Hannigan tries to get it up the right sideline. Irvine Valley's there to stop there. And here comes Christina Santoyo again. Beautiful left-footed pass over to Isabel Whitaker. She tries to split defenders and does, gets a foot on it, but it's out to the right side. Is going to be a corner kick for the Bobcats? Yes. Deflected by the Lasers. Isabel Whitaker, persistent freshman out of Newport Harbor, did a nice job staying with that after Christina Santoyo pushed the ball up the field and found her teammate on the right-hand side, and Isabel just kept fighting through defenders. Got a shot off, deflected by the Lasers, and Santoyo will take the corner kick for Saddleback with 8.5 to go. Lofted into the middle, headed up in the air. Sydney Salamoff tried to reel it in. Now she's lost it again. There's a scramble for it in the box, and Sydney falls on it. Good aggressive play by Salamoff. She came off the line. She lost control of it with her hands, but was able to fall on it and smother it, and it'll be a goal kick. Well, not a goal kick, but kicked away by the goalkeeper. And it rolls loose out near midfield. That's Shaughnessy Hannigan with it up the right-hand side to Chloe Campagne. Into the corner. Good aggressive check there by Irvine Valley. It'll be another, this time it will be a goal kick for the Lasers as it goes into touch over the end line. Good defense by Irvine Valley. Just over 7 minutes to go. Again, it's the countdown clock in community college soccer, so we went from 45 downward. When it gets to 2 minutes, they will stop the clock, the stadium scoreboard clock. Referee Nourian will keep official time on the field for the final 2 minutes of regulation, plus any stoppage time, which should be minimal, again, so far this half. Been a pretty clean game. Thankfully, no serious delays for injuries or anything like that. So we're getting to be crunch time, and it's 5-0. So I think we can put this one in the books for the Bobcats. Irvine Valley still pressuring as much as they can. There's a foul on the Lasers there at midfield. It'll be a free kick, and the Bobcats will just touch and go. Hannigan's got it on the right-hand side. Shaughnessy moves it up to the right into Santoyo. Santoyo with room. She fires one off, kind of a hard, low curving shot. but Sidney Salamoff made the easy save. Back into the midfield area where Saddleback has just dominated all day long. Nice run up the right-hand side. Chloe Campagne makes a nice move there, gets a left-footed shot off. That had some pace to it, but Sidney Salamoff was well positioned. Another save, but another good offensive push by the Bobcats, trying to add to their 5-0 lead with 5.5 to play here at Saddleback Stadium. Yes, I will call it College Drive East one more time. Gonna make that stick. We're gonna get t-shirts. Hannigan up the right-hand side into the penalty area, knocked away by the Lasers. They try and do a little give and go, but it's intercepted once again. Hannigan sends it at the left-hand side this time. A little bit of room over there. Grabowski, who's got a goal already today, tries the left foot one. It's deflected by Irvine Valley. Do a nice job to get in front of it. Abby's still battling for it over on the right-hand side. Irvine Valley wins the ball, sends it up towards midfield. And the Lasers will have there was a foul over there. Grabowski got whistled. Lasers with a free kick here with 4.5 to go on the countdown clock. Coming up on the 87th minute, 5-0 Saddleback over their South Orange County Community College District rivals Irvine Valley. Here in Orange Empire Conference women's soccer action, Mark Spin, thank you for joining us here on the Saddleback College Cinema, Television, and Radio production on the YouTube live stream. Matt Brodet, our chief engineer. Skip Rocks on the camera today. Our thanks to Brad Hoyseth, Brett Franchino, and Dan Klaus, Saddleback College Athletics, for helping us bring you these broadcasts. Left footer by Christina Santoyo, got into the box, got around 3 Lasers. Chloe Campagne had a chance to knock that one in, but there was just enough of a deflection by the Lasers to keep her from getting solid boot on it. Emery Simus moving it up the field, battles 2 Lasers there. Irvine Valley just trying to keep it out of the back of the net here with just a little over 3 minutes to go. They'd like to see one in the back of the net down here at the north end of the stadium, which is where Saddleback's goalkeepers have been pretty lonely today. Riley McLeish in the second half has made a couple of saves. Dublin's Sinnott in the first half just had nothing to do. It was such a dominant everything on the Irvine Valley end of the field performance by Saddleback, but a better effort here by Irvine Valley in the second half. Better offensive pressure. Nothing to show for it on the scoreboard, but it's a 1-0 half advantage here for Saddleback. It was 4-0 at the break. 5-0 now as we approach 2 minutes when the scoreboard clock will stop. Here comes Christina Santoyo. Not sure if she was looking for a Grabowski on the run or trying to get a left footer off that was deflected or just mishit it. I think she just mishit it. It's getting to be that time of the game. And we are at the 2-minute mark, so the scoreboard clock will stop. And our referee, Mr. Norian, will keep it on the field. Again, we're never sure how much stoppage time they add because they don't have any kind of a digital signboard that they would hold up to tell us that. But I'll see if I can spot him showing fingers to the coaches when he goes over to the sidelines when we get through these 2 minutes of regulation that remain. Nice job by Whitaker down in the corner. It'll be a throw-in for the Bobcats from deep in Irvine Valley territory, just inside the flag. Throwing into the headed away. That's a nice play by Salamoff. That had potential of being a goal right there. She did a nice job of preventing any Saddleback player from getting a boot or a head on that one. For the Lasers, let's check their schedule. They are at Cypress, the team that tied Saddleback 2-2 in the opening game of Orange Empire Conference play for Saddleback this year, and kind of set off the Bobcats, as I mentioned, their next 4 games, outscoring opponents 18-0, and looking to probably make that 23-0 in their last 5 games if this score holds 5-0. And there it is. There is the whistle. We got through regulation with minimal stoppage time added on. The final score is, in fact, Saddleback 5, Irvine Valley 0. Saddleback improves to 11-0-1. Irvine Valley falls to 4-9. Saddleback is 5-0-1 in Orange Empire Conference play. Irvine Valley falls to 3-3 in conference play. So the Bobcats get 2 goals from Chloe Green early in the game to set the tone, and they ride that to the 5-0 victory. Goals number 18 and 19 for Chloe Green, top 5 in the state. Bobcats with another victory. The number 1 ranked Saddleback Bobcats women's soccer team win this one 5-0, and they will be back at it Tuesday at Santiago Canyon. Tuesday the 24th, we'll have a video live stream when the Bobcats host Santa Ana in Women's Orange Empire Conference action. Thank you so much for joining us. For Matt Broday, Skip Rocks, Saddleback College athletics staff, I am Mark Spen. Thank you for joining us, and we will hope to have you join us again on October 24th at 3 p.m.